Yo, Cap.
Oh shit. We got a video, huh? Let me get changed. Morning, Sun City. Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Kaplan. Today I'm going to be taking you through a day in the life of me. And what's really special about today is we're in the middle of trialing 2 new players that we're all really excited about, and I'm going to be taking you on for the ride. Okay, so the average day in the life for me, I wake up, take a shower, take care of my dogs, make a little green tea, big green tea guy, and sometimes have a small breakfast, sometimes wait till the office lunch, and then I pretty much go right to the office and prepare the scrim day. All right, just freshened up, always feels good, nice brush set of teeth, but time to shower, guys, so you're not invited in that, I'm sorry. Send Society only. Bye-bye. All private, except for Send Society. Bam, look at that. Beautiful, huh? Ready to seize the day, as always. One of my favorite parts of the day. I'm a big green tea guy, an absolute connoisseur. So right now I'm going through my process of making my morning green tea, setting it to 170 Fahrenheit, that's the key. All right, you gotta get the scale, you gotta weigh out your options perfectly. Gonna grab my little strainer. And out here, I've got a nice little tea collection. Lots of different options, as you can see, big collection. Some more right here. We got some sencha, that's what it's called. Japanese green tea in general. It's a deeply fragranced tea from the famed Kirishima district of Kagoshima. That's what's up. All right, get a little bit of that in there. 5 grams, might be a little much, but you know, a lot of work to do. 6 ounces. This is a common mistake. People pour too much water at once. They have too big a glass of tea at first. You know, if I was a true pro, I would have a nice, fancy Japanese kettle called a kyusu. I don't have one of those. Maybe for Christmas. Strain that. Little whiff. Oh yeah, smells like earth, grass, nature. A little bit bitter, just how I love it. Yeah, now I'm awake. My day just, it was at a 5, straight to a 10. The power of Japanese green tea. Take notes, folks, take notes. None of that coffee shit. A key trick to my day, actually, I do not open Discord or email or anything for the first hour. Important. Give myself a little purity in my day. Okay. Maybe walking time soon? Walkies? We'll just go right back to bed. All right, now we're just gonna go take a look at some of the notes for the morning to prepare the scrim day. First of all, home. In case I miss home, I put it as my background. I'll never forget about it, even when it's gone. All right, now what I'm doing here is we get each trial to record their POV of their scrims. Obviously, I can't track every player during scrims fully, so I need them to record their own POV, and then I go back at night and watch them. So while people are always like, oh, you must be relaxing in the off season. Yeah, totally, definitely. No, watching scrims live and then rewatching scrims from 2 different POVs every night. Some notes that are more like options, you know, neutral. Hey, could this work? Could this not work? And then some stuff that's a little more critical, a little more forward. Feel out how they take the criticism. Get a hang of how coachable a player is. So far it's gone really well with all our trials, obviously. They're very professional. And so I'll go through these notes and make sure I like my kind of first thoughts on them and maybe edit them a bit. Maybe pick some that I think are important to focus on. And then I'll sit down with the player for about 30 minutes to an hour before our scrim day today, show them this stuff, get a feel for where are they at in terms of taking coaching on, you know, receiving input, and then I'll get to see in the scrims how do they apply it, how much do they improve. And it's a really important thing. Obviously, I'm gonna be working with these players for a year or two, so I need to know kind of how much can they improve over time, you know. I don't want to just get the finished product now. I want to see these players grow. I want to grow, and this is a good test of that. Yeah, so usually trials, I like to give them like 3 to 5 days. I think it's important to know that everyone's always going to make their best first impression, but it's pretty easy to tell if a player's being honest, being comfortable, being genuinely themselves. All right, so it's pretty close to 11, getting to be about time to head to the office here, so gonna head on over there and gonna meet this player, share some of the notes, talk about the game a bit, and then we'll grab lunch as a team, and then we'll get right into the server time and some scrims. So on a regular scrim day, I'll usually show up at the office, I'll walk right over from my apartment, and I'll get there like 2 hours early maybe before we start scrims. I'll prepare the day, what we're gonna focus on, prepare a lot of the strategies, check in with my assistant coach, and then the team will show up. We'll have a meal to start the day, get them to wake up, get them to talk to each other. Then we'll do a server time. It's usually like an hour and a half of either some mix of going over new strategies, reviewing some mistakes or footage or things we need to work on from our own VODs from previous scrim days, and then just talking about our plans basically and what we're gonna work on that scrim day.
Yeah, so I flew in for the trials about a couple of days ago, and yeah, so we've just been trialing for like the past few days, and it's been cool. The office is really nice and stuff. And yeah, it's my first time in LA, so the weather is completely terrible for no reason. It's just my aura, you know how it is.
So scrims and trials have been going pretty good. I'm kind of happy with how we've been doing, and I think there's a lot of potential.
Get the fuck away from my players, bro.
I like how you do a good job pressuring mid here, right? Just break the door, throw arcades. Good discipline to not pop it right away, right? Because then we're grouped up in mid, we can fake the ear there. Yeah. And you just wander off. You do a good job leaving once the pack comes to make sure you're getting your work going. Staying on an extremity, you don't just stay with the pack. And then it gives us the option to actually react to AD. Yeah, I'm gonna trade him. Yep. Zach ran it down a little bit, but you know, still got the trade. So this was a VOD of Marshall's third day scrimming with us. So then what we can do is we can come look at it between each scrim day and talk about what he can work on, what he can experiment with. You know, lets him get comfortable in the role, lets me get a sense of how coachable he is. And yeah, pretty much just do this every morning or most mornings between each trial day, and sets up the day to go well.
Trials have been, you know, all right. I'm playing a new role, so it's not like I'm like learning as I'm playing. So it's not something. It's something I have to like get experience with. It's not something I can just like pick up instantly. But I mean, overall, I've been doing pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Very flexible. 10 out of 10. Yes, contract incoming.
So in terms of who you're scrimming throughout a week, that's something I put a lot of energy and thought into. It's very important. So obviously you want to play good teams. That means players with good fundamentals, with decent strategies that make sense, who basically behave themselves in scrims. There's definitely teams that are so new that they don't really understand the fundamentals, or they just don't care about doing them in scrims. That can definitely frustrate the guys. I spend a lot of time trying to keep them from getting too frustrated about it, and it just hurts practice because it's not really like a match environment. Outside of that, I like to, it just depends, right? Maybe we want some easier teams to kind of have some fun and build confidence. Maybe we want some teams that are known to pause during the scrims and try to kind of play around us and play to win, because then it really tests our strategy.
I'm all too good, bro. I have to get out of here. Yeah, they need it. Coming out. Nice. Holding. Well done, nice. Good, sure.
I'm gonna flash. He's out.
I'm seizing hookah. Out dead. One more long. Fight.
I'm not. It's okay.
One HP.
One enemy remaining.
I thought it was late. We need to recruit shit. I told Molly. Oh, we should just wait here. We're not. Push.
One enemy remaining.
Read up. Nice, guys. Good. Blunt.
Nice. Go, Jordan.
Get the plant. No. I don't think you got it.
All right, so yeah, obviously, important thing is you need to immediately deliver info what's happening, right? So you have to start with big picture, right? Okay, they're fighting B main, they're opening B main. Immediately lets these guys cook and react. Then you can get to the more detailed stuff. Agent names, how heavy was it, they use nade. Sometimes you'll have to hear, like if they're talking about a ton of stuff, they're cooking a mid round, maybe you have more info to share, but you just let them do their thing if it makes sense. And then other times you could just full call, you know, you could just yell. Like, I think you'll get more comfortable with that. Just, hey, go C, because you know it's the correct thing to do based on the ult and what you're hearing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just stay working on that for the scrim day.
That was good.
We've done 2 scrims, and now with that break, we're going to do 2 more scrims, and we'll end around 5 or 6 p.m., and then players can go off, do their own thing, have dinner, and I'll check in with them later on in the evening when they've had some time to chill and get their thoughts on how the day went.
I want to just hard off you.
Hey, a lot.
I walled. Nice touch for me.
I'm gonna smoke fast.
KJ was from B. You guys should try to
I
live
see.
on.
I think he's on. See. One more.
One enemy remaining.
KJ's late. He's gonna be late A. He's gonna be late A. Or
Has
he's
the
in
gun.
front B. Or he's in front B.
Yeah.
In a sec. I don't have gas yet.
I'm lit.
One enemy remaining.
Breakable. I'm off you.
Yeah. You guys double swing. 3,
Yeah,
2,
3.
1.
Player standing.
Nice, Sean. Good
Nice.
round.
All right, guys, that was a day in the life of scrims as a Sentinel coach of trials. Now what I'm going to do is probably watch back the scrim VODs a bit and message players. Obviously, it's not just about how good are these players, it's how does this whole team fit together. So I'm going to go get a sense of how is the whole team communicating and clicking, get a sense from the guys on how they felt playing with the trials, and basically figure out where we want to go from there. All right, thank you guys. Hope you found this interesting. That was a day in the life of Sentinels coach. Always an exciting time. You never know what you're going to deal with. And that's it. Gonna go clock out.